The body of the man who confessed to killing his ex-girlfriend before posting images of her body on Facebook has been retrieved now. Spusiso Lawrence Ntaka posted his chilling confession yesterday. He also made a number of allegations against the woman which have not been independently verified. Newzroom Afrika's Nobuhle Modise has the latest for us from the crime scene in Malangeni in KwaZulu-Natal. Nobuhle?
Iman, the body has indeed been retrieved. We just saw very emotional family members. The father was just crying as they were loading the body into the pathology vehicle, which is behind me. I'm going to ask my colleague to just show you. The family has now driven off and the body has been loaded into that van that my colleague Sibongiseni Gubande is showing you. We will now be leaving this area and the family is now going to, make plans for what's to come. But it was a very long process, as you'd know, that the police said following the Facebook post, and once they found Nontobeko Cele's body lying on this stretch of road just a kilometer down from where we are standing right now, they then launched a manhunt, thinking that he was on the run. But as they were combing the scene in the early hours of this morning, that's when the body was discovered, and only now at this time is the body retrieved. And like I said earlier, that this you can see this is like a forest and it's far away from the residential area, so it was quite difficult for the teams here to be able to get the body down from the tree and also navigate the space to get to where the van is parked right now. So this is the development that we have for you now, but we will be moving now and trying to go to the family of Nontobeko Cele, who is the deceased woman in this case, and we will be speaking to the family. They are willing to speak to us, and I understand that at the moment they are also still working out some logistics in terms of being at the mortuary, and so we will be able to speak to them later, but we will be giving you that update when we get there.
A haunting scene where you are, Nobuhle. Thanks for that. I want to pick up what Nobuhle said with the spokesperson for police in KwaZulu-Natal, Robert Netshunda. Robert, thank you for your time this morning. Really do appreciate it. If you can take us back to the start of how police became aware of what happened and the work that you've done since that moment.
We responded to reports of a murder which happened yesterday evening. And when we arrived at the scene, we found a body of a woman lying on a gravel road with multiple stab wounds. And next to the body was a broken knife. Down the road, we found a vehicle which was abandoned and it blood-stained, especially on the front passenger seat, which suggested that the murder happened inside the vehicle. As the police, we had to launch a manhunt for the suspect, whom we had identified through the vehicle. And as we investigated further, we had to comb the area. And this morning, that's where the body of the suspect was found hanging from a tree. And we really do commend the team that did not disregard the areas surrounding the incident when we were investigating, which led to the recovery of the body of the suspect. We are investigating that led to the suspect hanging on the tree.
Yeah, and thanks for that update, Robert. When you say a broken knife was found at the scene, are you able to tell us what type of knife that was, perhaps?
We will not want to go to finer details because that forms part of the docket which we're investigating. Safe to say that we believe that the deceased was stabbed several times with a knife, which got broken in the process, and the suspect left it there as he fled the scene.
Robert, the other thing is just in terms of the family and of letting them know. I know that the young woman is being named at this hour. Were police the ones to deliver the news of her passing to her family?
When a case is reported and it's a case of murder, police are mandated to contact the families involved. And yes, we touched base with the family of the deceased, and all the necessary process was completed until the scene was cleared.
And just another interesting detail, just in terms of investigation, Robert, is that even though we had seen, or this video had been posted and had gone viral, it's not a foregone conclusion. All the pieces sort of fit together. So you're saying that an investigation would still need to confirm that they were, for example, his prints on that knife, and that he was responsible for this murder.
Although he confessed on that video, and although the vehicle which was found belonged to him, that doesn't stop police from investigating, because we need to get to the bottom of the matter. We want to know what led to the violence, what led to the murder. We made to understand that the two had differences, days leading to the murder. We as the police have a responsibility to ensure that we get to the bottom of the matter and find what was the reason behind the murder. And there is no reason which is enough for anybody to commit a crime, let alone a crime of murder. We are also investigating a case of inquest now that suspect was found hanging from a tree, as to circumstances that led to him taking his own life, if that is the case. As things stand, as the police, we are continuing with the investigation. We want to ensure that there's justice on the family of the deceased woman.
Yeah. Robert, final thing. One can only imagine the last moments of a woman in this situation. Did it seem as if she tried to fight back?
When we arrived at the scene, we found a body lying in the middle of the road. We could not establish those details. Believe that maybe during the post-mortem, it could show if the woman fought back during the attack, and maybe post-mortem on the suspect as well will tell us if he had any marks or any injuries himself, indicating that the woman fought back. For now, we are focused on investigating the murder and the inquest.
Robert Netshiunda, thank you for your time this afternoon and for sharing that information with us. We appreciate it. He is the spokesperson for police in KwaZulu-Natal.